Does the latest offering by Baroness bear any fruit? Will Baroness be the new band that dethrones Weezer for albums named after colours? Is this the album that wins me over? Stay tuned to this episode to find out. Hi people and hello my Chili Con Carnage crew, it's Chili here for a 5-minute review on Baroness's newest album, Stone. Baroness is a band that many people have told me I should listen to, and respectively, I have ignored all of their wishes, but that doesn't mean that I have never heard of their music. Rays of Pinion managed to make it to my attention, and of course was a solid track, but it would take the recording of an episode of Live Listen Erased with the Green Man, who, by the way, go over and check out his channel, that would make me go out and check their stuff out, and this would force my awakening for Baroness. It started with the Red album and then Gold and Grey, both of which were highly enjoyable, and so around about this time Baroness released their first single, Last Word, for their upcoming new album, which I checked out, and it fucks hard. That opening riff is so damn catchy, and now I understand why they get compared to Mastodon so often. In fact, I think the easiest way I could describe the two is with an analogy that Mastodon is like Bud and Baroness is Bud Light, which I'm sure will piss off a lot of people, but for the right and wrong reasons. But the point I'm trying to make is that Baroness aren't really heavy, or more importantly aggressive in their sound, especially when compared to Mastodon. Although that being said, they do contain traces of it. Beneath the Roses was the second single released for this album and is a fast-paced, energetic tune that gallops along. I also found the lyrics interesting when Josh drags out the knocking part of the song that just seems to lead you on. The last single was Shine, which is a near 7-minute sludgy piece that builds up over the song's runtime and is a fantastic track. This album also marks the first with new lead guitarist Gina Gleason and second with bass guitarist Nick Jost and drummer Sebastian Thompson, after Matt and Alan both left the band in 2013, possibly due to the bus accident the band had around about that time. Despite the lineup changes, their sound remains largely the same, and this is thanks to the lead vocalist John Baisley and his vision for the band. There are certainly a few other songs that are noteworthy on here, with Anodyne being the first that springs to mind with its stoner metal tone and soft vocal delivery, which is a dynamic duo. I also liked Under the Wheel for its doomy undertones within the track and feeling like a darker song when compared to the rest of the album, almost giving an air of mystery to it. There aren't any bad tracks on offer here if I'm being honest, and songs like Bloom show the band in a different light, with what I can only assume to be Gina sharing vocal duties on the album's closer. Josh has said in interviews back in 2020 leading up to this album's release that the band had penned 30 tracks in preparation for the recording of Stone. That is quite mind-blowing, and considering the album is only 10 tracks long, well obviously they had to make some tough decisions as to what material would be cut. However, my only gripe is why they felt that an instrumental intro was required when instead they could have included another song. In the end, it's an eclectic mix of stoner metal meets alt rock and is both sonically charged when it needs to be and brewing mischief during the quieter sections of its runtime, and this album has lots of bangers on it for you to enjoy. Given the band's history as well regarding albums, it might be that the next album they release could be a double album, because it seems to have gone like that in their chronology, so who knows, maybe these other 20 tracks that aren't on the record might see the light of day eventually. Overall, I will give this album a score of 9 million chilies on the spicy scale, with my favourite tracks being Last Word, Beneath the Rose, Anodyne, and Under the Wheel. It's safe to say that this album definitely made me a fan of the band. However, in all honesty, I was almost in this band camp before this record dropped. I think it's safe to say that Baroness are now the rulers supreme of albums named after colours, especially given their eclectic and iconic album artworks, and Stone is no different as it follows suit. The only exception I can make for this is the Blue album, which will always be Weezer in my books. Thank you for checking out this episode of 5-Minute Reviews. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Make sure to go check out the album, of course, and if you did like this episode, smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to us if you can. You have a great day everyone, and stay spicy.
Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Live Listen Erased, and if you have enjoyed this episode, make sure you share it with all your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our Chili Con Carnage crew so you can get notified for all the future videos that we put out, as we put out videos every Friday. Also, we are on Discord, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter over at Live Listen Erased, so make sure to tune in over there. And don't forget to like this video so that our manager can stay very happy.